Wendy Williams continues to fight for her freedom. Access Hollywood starts right now.
Wendy, are you looking forward to The View?
That may be happening. I don't know.
Okay.
Will Wendy's appearance on The View help or hurt ending her conservatorship as her turbulent week rolls on? How Wendy's latest moves may be taking a page from Britney's history.
She rallied the troops. That really changed the game for her.
He wasn't always a monster, he became one.
Dennis Quaid plays serial killer Keith Jesperson in the new Paramount Plus series Happy Face. But only we have Jesperson's real-life daughter on growing up with the convicted murderer.
He would tell me, I know how to kill someone and get away with it.
I just said to him, I really like you.
Millie Bobby Brown reveals new secrets about her love story with husband Jake Bon Jovi. But how does Amal Clooney feel about the loss of George's signature salt and pepper hair?
George, behind you. Can I get a
Free Wendy Williams? Welcome to Access Hollywood from Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm Mario Lopez, and Wendy is battling her court-appointed guardian, claiming she's been misdiagnosed with dementia and no longer wants to live in the assisted living facility she's been residing in since 2023. This week, the former talk show host made a big move to change her living situation, and as she's set to plead her case this Friday on The View, we investigate what's next for Wendy.
Wendy, are you looking forward to The View?
Everyone can't wait to see Wendy Williams calling into The View this week.
That may be happening. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't always look at the schedule.
Okay.
The View co-host Whoopi Goldberg appeared shocked hearing the news Wendy is expected to call into her famed talk show after we asked about the report at the grand opening of Planet Hollywood in Times Square. Wendy's appearance is still being promoted by the show, and it would be a homecoming of sorts. She was last on the show in 2019 when she was also going through turbulent times, including an ugly divorce with her ex-husband Kevin Hunter.
I watch you all every day. So being here is very, very much like home with a bunch of girlfriends, and I appreciate your support. Thank you.
This week, it appeared the 60-year-old may have made progress in her quest for freedom from her court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey. TMZ cameras captured her after she was removed from her facility to be taken to a local hospital by ambulance following a welfare check by the New York police.
Wendy, how you feeling today? I know you said that you needed help.
According to the New York Post, Wendy dropped a note out of her window earlier that morning that read, "Help, Wendy." She told the Breakfast Club she begged officers to take her to the hospital where she could be evaluated by medical professionals outside of the facility.
They asked me simple things like, you know, who's the president?
Wendy claims she easily passed 2 tests for mental competency. Trial attorney Misty Maris reveals whether or not these tests could potentially help get her out of the guardianship.
Even though any cognitive test she takes can be evidence ultimately to free her from the guardianship, the diagnosis of dementia is not impacted by that test.
This floor that I live on is the memory unit. The people who live there don't remember anything. Unlike me, like, why am I here? What is going on? It's a cry for help.
Now, an attorney representing Wendy's guardian is reportedly blasting media coverage of the guardianship, saying some of it is untrue, inaccurate, incomplete, or misleading. While Wendy has referred to her facility as a prison, the attorney tells TMZ Wendy is receiving excellent medical care, where there is a spa, a workout room, excellent food, a dining room, and outside terraces.
Anything that Wendy says in the public sphere can come back into the courtroom. On the flip side, look back to Britney Spears. She rallied the troops, got the public behind her, and that really changed the game for her. She was able to overcome her conservatorship. So Wendy may be taking a page from her playbook.
Stunningly, TMZ is reporting that the judge presiding over Wendy's case is not happy Wendy has been talking to media and is even threatening more restrictions.
If Wendy really appears on The View on Friday, she better sit down with her attorney and talk about exactly what types of topics she can discuss, because anything she said could come back to bite her.
The NYPD and Adult Protective Services are currently investigating the case, so we'll keep on top of that. All right. Now let's move on to Millie Bobby Brown. Zuri?
That's right, Mario. Millie has been making the rounds this week as she promotes her new movie, The Electric State. And today she is sitting down with Alex Cooper on her Call Her Daddy podcast, and she's opening up about her relationship with new husband, Jake Bon Jovi.
How did you guys meet? We met through a mutual friend. My friend was going to college where he was going to college, and I wound up getting his number but never actually called him. And then it was 4 months later, and then I just came home from work and I was in my room and I thought, I'm just gonna cold call people.
Casual.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so bored. And the first person I cold called was him.
And after being worried she was stuck in the friend zone, Millie finally confessed her feelings.
I just said to him, I really like you and I really don't want that to ruin our friendship because I really like our friendship, but I do really like you and I just want you to know. And then he was like, wow, you're so bold. And I was like, what do you mean? And then the next day he was like, I really like you too. We should meet. And so we met, and then like the rest is history.
The two said I do last May, and while she revealed Jon Bon Jovi, Jake's dad, didn't sing, there was an epic performance.
What did you dance to?
So we did a 6-minute choreographed routine.
Millie?
And I can't believe Jake actually did it. We did a Grease medley. We dressed as like Sandy and
No, you didn't.
Danny. Yeah, it was epic. It was like unbelievable. We went to dance lessons like that. It was very, very strict for me. I've always wanted to do that.
George Clooney sporting a new look, brown hair. It's all for his role as CBS newsman Edward R. Murrow in his Broadway debut of Good Night and Good Luck. The 63-year-old greeting screaming fans while leaving an invite-only dress rehearsal last night. As for dyeing his hair, Clooney tells the New York Times, my wife, Amal, is going to hate it because nothing makes you look older than when an older guy dyes his hair. My kids are going to just laugh at me nonstop. Previews of the play start today. Blake Lively is thanking fans who supported her at the South by Southwest premiere of her new film, Another Simple Favor, saying on Insta she was feeling the love. It's her first film premiere since her legal drama with her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni.
You gotta get your face in it. Thanks for helping.
Blake was extra attentive to fans at the premiere, posting, "To share it with you all and feel the love return to us was the best feeling."
Hey! He's not making me do this. It's my choice to do this.
Vanna White is getting her first tattoo at age 68, and it was from her own daughter, Gigi, who's a tattoo artist. Vanna, who shared her journey on Instagram, had several choices to make, including the shape of the heart, but the most difficult choice was the color.
I'm down to 3 colors. I'm shaking.
I know! I'm shaking.
We've chosen a color.
Minutes later, Vanna's tattoo was complete.
Okay, there we go.
It looks perfect.
Just like him.
Aww.
Oh, so sweet. And heart tattoos are the thing right now. Savannah Guthrie just had 2 hearts tattooed on her arm while on the Drew Barrymore show. I don't know, Mario, should we do the trend? Should we just get tats on accent?
I'm more of like a blank canvas kind of guy.
Oh,
but hey, you go for it.
He said his face is
I'll
the
be
art.
supportive.
Got it.
I didn't say that. Well, Chanel just debuted their latest line at Paris Fashion Week, but there was an unlikely model on the runway. A pigeon. Check out the feathered diva strutting her stuff.
Oh my goodness, so cute, maybe? We'll be right back.
COPD isn't pretty. From the struggle to breathe, to getting stopped in your tracks. But with Trelegy, I can finally move forward. With 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trelegy keeps my airways open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Once daily Trelegy also improves lung function, so I can breathe more freely, all day and night.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
I feel like
saying happy birthday to me?
Happy birthday.
Don't miss the season finale of Going Dutch, starring Dennis Leary, airing tomorrow on Fox and next day on Hulu.
Here for you, I'm gonna be here, right here for you. Don't you have no fear.
Thanks for sharing. Who's next?
I feel I don't really understand when it's appropriate to hit reply or reply all.
We've all been there.
I stay awake at night worrying that my security service isn't cutting it. I feel so vulnerable.
I couldn't help overhearing your security insecurity. Bailarm is your all-in-one partner for security and life safety. And with best-in-class technology and local service, you can rest easy knowing everything is secure.
I can finally sleep.
Like a baby.
Del Taco's Jumbo Shrimp, wrapped up with fresh cabbage, pico de gallo, secret sauce, and a squeeze of lime. That's big-time flavor in a big-time taco. Get 2 Jumbo Shrimp tacos for only $6 for a limited time at Del Taco.
Planet Oats so creamy and not watery like...
Exactly, and unsweetened has 0 grams of sugar.
And don't forget, it's an excellent source of calcium. Wow, Planet Oat really has it all.
Once upon a time, Goldilocks took out the Ram 2500 Rebel. Next, he tried the Ram Charger. Then finally, the Ram RHO. And they were all just right.
Current owners of select competitive vehicles can finance and get $11,000 total cash allowance on the 2025 Ram 1500, or well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease Ram 1500 for $385 a month.
It's so good to see you, Missy. Good to see you, Missy.
You wanted us here to talk about a murder, now we're here, so talk.
Ooh, Dennis Quaid plays convicted serial killer Keith Jesperson in the new Paramount Plus series Happy Face, the nickname referring to the moniker Jesperson was given after sending taunting notes to the media with smiley faces. That's spooky.
Very creepy. Jesperson would be convicted of murdering 8 women, all while raising 3 kids, including his daughter, Melissa Moore, played by Annalee Ashford on the show. And now Melissa shares with me what it was like growing up with a serial killer for a father.
When I confessed in '95, I held one back.
What's this victim's name?
I'll only tell it to Melissa in person.
Knowing what you know about what your father has done, what he's confessed to, juxtaposed against your upbringing, I'm curious to know what that looked like. As a father, how was he?
I would say he was a great father. He was very hands-on, fun, charismatic, and he was a long-haul truck driver as well. So he would be gone for the whole week and then come home on the weekends and then spend his entire weekends playing with us 3 kids.
Oh, I didn't realize how big that was.
Melissa will help you.
Take the camera.
Melissa says she was stunned when her parents announced they were getting divorced when she was 10 years old. But she reveals that is also when her relationship with her father started to change.
My mom had the 3 of us, or myself primarily, and when he would have me in his custody and we were traveling, he would tell me, like, I know how to kill someone and get away with it.
At how old were you?
10.
Wow. Little did she know, during this exact time, he committed the first of his 8 known murders. And Melissa also recalls this chilling story.
The last time I saw my father, he showed up with his semi-truck, and when he turned the corner, a roll of duct tape came from underneath his pillow and just rolled out and hit my thigh. It was so big, but it was reduced down, like it was, there was heavy use.
Some of Jesperson's victims were found bound with duct tape, something that has haunted Melissa through the years. But after cutting ties with her father, who has been locked up since his conviction in 1995, she decided she was ready to get answers and recorded it all.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. This has been a long time since we've spoken.
It has been, yeah.
You decided to get back in touch with your father.
Sadly, my mom passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She passed away after I got to ask her some of these questions. I started thinking about my dad and started thinking about, I don't really know him. And if I don't know who he is, then I don't know the full story of my life.
Now Melissa's full life story as the daughter of a serial killer has inspired the new scripted series on Paramount Plus.
He wasn't always a monster, he became one. Before that, he was just my dad.
Ooh, that was an interesting interview, to say the least. The first 2 episodes of Happy Face are out March 20th on Paramount Plus.
I have to check that out. Coming up next, Amanda Seyfried is fronting her own crime series. But how did you feel about Mamma Mia fans wanting Sabrina Carpenter to play her daughter in a sequel? Find out next.
Did you know it's possible to have a heart attack at age 36? I didn't. Here's a tip. If you smoke, it's totally possible. That's what happened to me.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Remember when Casual Friday was a big thing? Well, now there's casual every day with Skechers Go Walk. The comfort starts with my hands-free Skechers Go Walk slip-ins. Plus, there's Go Walk apparel with pants, jackets, tanks, and tees. Experience Skechers Go Walk footwear and apparel.
We are committed to bring you the latest
24/7 from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and every hour in between.
We want to thank our viewers for tuning in, for trusting us.
Trust NBC for you.
We're happy to do that for you.
Step into a world of thoughtful consideration. Engines are fired up. Everything you need is within reach. We even put on your favorite song. This is your invitation to step into Lexus. Get offers on select models at the Invitation to Lexus sales event.
It's in our very nature to seek the excitement of the unexpected, an endless yearning to experience what lies beyond the everyday.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving away a Maserati every Thursday in March. Play all month long for a chance to take home a stylish and powerful Italian luxury car. Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Life doesn't come with an owner's manual. Freedom is getting to write your own. So get 10% off a Jeep Wrangler, or get into a Jeep Grand Cherokee, where freedom is on-road or off, where it's a front row seat to the city, or a second row seat, maybe even a third. Life doesn't come with an owner's manual, so get out there and write your own.
During the Jeep Celebration event, well-qualified lessees can lease the 2024 Wrangler 4xE for $249 a month, or get 0% financing for 72 months on Wrangler 4xE. See your SoCal Jeep brand dealer today.
Up to the scene of breaking news.
We're right now in the middle of a firestorm. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and every hour in between, NBC4's there. Breaking news in real time. From the air to the ground, no matter the screen. Trust NBC for you.
I can't believe it. You are the president of the Waves. This is shocking. Shocking? That sounds bad. No, this is good shocking.
Brenda Song stars opposite Kate Hudson in the new Netflix comedy series Running Point. But we first got to know her back in the early 2000s when she played London Tipton on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And now we are celebrating her Brenda-sance by taking her on a fashion flashback, starting with a Y2K fashion moment from her Disney days.
I feel like I kind of crushed this look. I think that skirt is either like Abercrombie & Fitch or like Hollister or something like that. Those leg warmers, we can keep those in the archive. To be honest, looking back on this, it makes me happy though, because I remember I loved this outfit so much. This was like one of my favorites. Wow, this was obviously at the Kids' Choice Awards. I see the Nickelodeon balloon behind there. I loved this dress and I didn't realize that I matched the background. Oh my God, this is so Y2K though. Boy howdy, do I need to brush out those curls.
And although Brenda is posing with her The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody co-stars, the Sprouse twins, fashion was the focus for her.
Sorry boys, I love you so much. Sorry, I was just focusing on my outfit. No, they're my brothers. They are still like my brothers, and yeah, Brenda sandwich.
Yay me! Starring London Tipton!
Brenda was on the Disney Channel franchise for 8 years.
I mean, it is the biggest turning point in my career. I wouldn't be sitting here without, London Tipton and For the Sweet Life. It's the best time of my life. I grew up on that show. I have the most beautiful memories. Zuhair Murad, I love this dress. This was for the Academy Gala this past year. This was one of my favorite looks, I think, of all time. This was the first dress we tried on, and we just knew it was it. I felt like a Greek goddess. I was like, oh my God, I've never felt so incredibly, glam before.
And on Brenda's first red carpet back in the spotlight after taking a break, she incorporated method dressing into her look at the last Showgirl premiere.
That is also archival Stella McCartney, and we loved this dress because I felt like it was a slight nod to the Showgirl with like the rhinestones without it being too on the nose. And this was really like my first big red carpet after a really long time, so I was actually really, really nervous. And I feel like that's sort of where I'm at with my style, is just finding an edgy twist on something classic, and I feel like this dress was the embodiment of that.
Those are some great looks right there. And now let's move on to Amanda Seyfried.
Yes, Amanda is starring as a police officer searching for her sister with the help of her former partner, played by Nicholas Pinnock, in Long Bright River. The crime-thrilling series takes place in Philadelphia, and as a Pennsylvania native, Amanda told Access guest correspondent Emily Orozco why this hit so close to home.
Amanda, you said that you knew you had to do this and you felt like you owed something to Philly.
I saw a chance to help tell a story about a very marginalized community in Philly, Kensington, and so it felt necessary for me to not only get to play a cop, which I've always wanted to do and never got to, and I think it's really important to shed light on these parts of the world.
I'm worried about you. There's a killer on the loose, Mickey.
Playing Truman, which was really understanding that this community was his. So to care for it and nurture it, I think was really important.
Amanda, you have such an incredible range of work. So many things that people are really looking forward to, but also, as you know, wanting you to revisit.
Yeah, me too.
So, Mamma Mia 3.
You know what? Honestly, this is what we all want. Why not? It'll happen.
I am.
I can't wait.
Me too.
Yeah.
You want to come?
Sure.
Let's cast.
Bring
let's
it back
go.
to Grace.
Yes. Let's go.
It's just fun. It just brings so much joy. Why not do it again?
Honey, honey, how he thrills me. You know, this whole Sabrina Carpenter playing your daughter thing has been floating around.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's the illusion of acting. Anything
They can
happen.
make anything
Yeah.
happen. They can put any kind of makeup on me to make me look a little older. Or...
Well, I know you mentioned your daughter wants to act. I was thinking she could play your daughter.
Not a chance in hell.
Mama said no.
Mama said no, not until you work at it. You gotta work. I know she's a Nepo baby. Just gotta work.
Oh yeah, I'm with Amanda on that one. Same thing goes to Casa Lopez. Long Bright River premieres on Peacock tomorrow. Coming up next, why is Denise Richards in tears over her daughter's plastic surgery confession? Find out next.
My eyes, they're dry, uncomfortable, looking for extra hydration. Now there's Blink NutriTears. It works differently than drops. Blink NutriTears is a once daily supplement, clinically proven to hydrate from within, helping your eyes produce more of their own tears. To promote lasting, continuous relief you'll feel day after day. Try Blink NutriTears. A different way to support dry eyes.
Blink NutriTears.
Bend, swerve, and floor it to your local Mini dealer for unrivaled offers today.
Jerome's has it all when it comes to a bedroom upgrade, whether it's for a guest room or your own. From twin to king, traditional to modern, storage beds, upholstered fabric beds, all with the latest features. Find the styles you love in the size you need, all at Jerry's price, the guaranteed lowest price every day.
Get it now and pay later with Jerome's no-interest financing from 12 to 60 months.
Find your bedroom upgrade today, only at Jerome's.
Plantar fasciitis.
My feet, my knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports. Clinically proven. Significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm not feeling any pain. My heel, that's where I always feel it.
Pressure off your knees?
Yeah, actually. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
Why do we do what we do? It's simple. For people. It's for you. We do it to know our communities and to serve them. So together we can live, grow, and thrive. Good journalism takes hard work. Exceptional journalism, that takes commitment. For nearly 75 years, NBC4 has been dedicated to uncovering the truth and digging deeper. Because it's more than just words on a screen. It's a promise we make for you.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill from the makers of Humira that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
And take back what's yours.
There were times I wanted to move the kids out of LA, and I couldn't because of where I worked. And they have 2 parents in this business.
Denise Richards getting emotional on last night's episode of her Bravo reality series, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things, while talking about the pressure 2 of her daughters, 19-year-old Lola and 21-year-old Sammy, feel being raised in the spotlight by Denise and their dad, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, the issue came up as Denise drove Sammy to a plastic surgery consultation. I'm sure that was tough. That'll do it from Universal Studios Hollywood. We'll see you next time.
For my daughter to want to get her nose done. It made me so sad that Sammy wanted to.
Denise in tears after her daughter Sammy opened up about what pushed her to want rhinoplasty.
High school was very hard. I had to deal with kids bullying me. People would say I look like my dad. I actually got a comment the other day of someone saying, "You'll never be as pretty as your mom." I have this freaking honker like stuck to my face.
You don't have a honker.
Yes, I do, Mom. I'm literally paying for your nose.
I was made fun of as a kid with my nose.
Well, now all those kids are probably getting nose jobs to look like you.
And Denise was shocked to learn her daughters Sammy and Lola didn't know their dad Charlie was previously married to Brooke Mueller from 2008 to 2011.
I think she was married to my dad. Yeah, they got married, I'm pretty sure.
Was she married?
Yeah.
She was married to him?
You didn't know she was married to your dad?
No.
You were there.
How old was I?
You were young.
Get your forecast on your terms wherever you live in SoCal.
The NBC LA app delivers the most accurate local weather tailored just for you.
Download the NBC LA app now.
Because your weather, your way, starts here.
Tonight's primetime lineup is brought to you by Spectrum.
Master anything with the fastest wireless speeds from Spectrum.
Life doesn't manual. Freedom is getting to write your own. So get 10% off a Jeep Wrangler or get into a Jeep Grand Cherokee where freedom is on road or off, where it's a front row seat to the city or a second row seat, maybe even a third. Life doesn't come with an owner's manual, so get out there and write your own.
During the Jeep Celebration event, well-qualified lessees can lease the 2024 Wrangler 4xE for $249 a month or get 0% financing for 72 months on Wrangler 4xE. See your SoCal Jeep brand dealer today.
So many things, big and little, make you uniquely you. Your hobbies, dreams, career, family, and more. Addiction to drugs, including opioids and stimulants, can strip these away from you. Recover your life. Choose treatment for drug addiction and get back to what matters most. Find a provider and proven treatment option that's right for you. Recover you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
Look closely at this truck. You'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and out,
It's designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding job. The 2025 Ford F-150. From California's best-selling truck brand, it's time to see Ford in a new light. With your trade-in, lease a 2024 F-150 Super Crew STX for a low $359 a month during Ford's Truck Month.
Kid and Severide wake in a half-naked embrace as the morning light spills through the window above their bed.